Hello, West Elementary. I hope you're having a great day so far Today's Friday. It's February 1st, but it's also another exciting day. It's the 100th day of school, but in addition to that, it is also National Read Aloud Day. So, in honor of that, I wanted to share with you a special book that I found, one that I hope you'll enjoy, and I hope it's one that will carry with you as you go throughout life. Just wanted to share, one of the things that I most enjoyed about being in the classroom and being a teacher was the read aloud time that we had together in the class. I got to share hundreds of amazing books from fabulous authors. I love the fact that we got to meet characters and go places and the adventures and those stories that we probably won't ever get to go to in our own lifetime. Hear about and read about amazing places and people and events in history. So reading is powerful, and I'm excited to be able to share that with you today in this book, and I hope that you enjoy it. So here we go. It is called After the Fall, and it's written and illustrated by Dan Satat, and it's how Humpty Dumpty got back up again. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. And then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand, and it really was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, though, all the king's men managed to put me back together again. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. And I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. I walked past that wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. And then one day, an idea flew by. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day I kept trying and trying until I got it just right. My plan was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long, long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. I almost walked away again. But then I thought about all the time I had spent working on that plane and all of the other things that I had missed. And I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing one step at a time until I was no longer afraid. Maybe now you won't think of me as the egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you will remember me as the egg who got back up. And learned how to fly. So I'm sure that you guys all remember the story of Humpty Dumpty, so you could connect to that and might think that, wow, that's a simple story. But if we think about everything that Humpty Dumpty teaches us here, there's a lot. There's a lot to it. And I hope that you are encouraged when you fail or feel like you are too scared to try something. I hope maybe you'll think about this and realize that there are people that do it every single day, who fail at what they want to do or accomplish, but they don't let that stop and they keep trying. And so I encourage you to do the same. I hope that students here at West Elementary, you will find ways to encourage each other when you see people who fail working hard and just don't quite accomplish their goals. I hope that you'll come alongside them, help them out, and encourage them. And I know that they'll do the same for you. So have a fabulous Friday and enjoy today with your classmates. And I hope that you find a great book to read today as well.